Yeah,
Real
I'm
quick.
ready. I'm recording.
No, no, wait, hold up. Real quick. As you tell your story, I'm gonna look, see if you can find a video of that Tops Market shooting, but from the guy's perspective.
Come on, man. We already seen that
Tops
video
Market.
a long time ago, and you got to go on like Telegram or like BitChute or something to find it. Everybody already seen it, man. It's censored. It's nothing that you want to see, man. It's not like it's not good stuff, man. Like, what's up with you today?
Okay, that's fine then. Uh, Whenever you're ready. Nagayan, you want me to introduce it? You want to introduce it?
I'm just curious. Like, what do you think about that kid even shooting up tops like that? Like, what's your opinions on that?
Oh, you say it's not worth talking about.
I just asked you, like, what's your opinion on it? You the one brought it up.
Can you start the video then?
A video.
Just just record.
Yeah,
That
we've
does,
been
doesn't
we've
have
been
to be long.
recording. I'm like, you want to see a video of people being shot at tops? That's
No. I was just press record to
no.
see that if we're recording, we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay, that's it.
No, I was just saying, like, what do you guys think about that? Because I got my theories. I was just wondering, the guy, and you heard about this, right? The kid that shot the 10 people at Tops Friendly Market.
Okay, let's back up. So, hi guys, thank you for watching. We have this is like the third video of the series of videos we have been displaying and talking about. Um, Reason I brought up this video and this graphic once again. Reason I brought it is because we do have Nagayan, um, who is not in the U.S. Okay, he's in the other side of the world. I understand that a lot of news does make it out all the way out there, but usually we don't have outsiders' perspective, or we don't hear an outsider's perspective on things. The video I'm talking about is a mass shooting that happened around where we live, which is in Buffalo. And when you came to visit, we went to Buffalo a few times actually, and it seems to be getting closer and closer. I mean, I think it's worth talking about. Ed feels differently from it, and I understand why. But regardless of what, regardless if we actually use this video or the content at all, I think it's worth recording and keeping in file, regardless of what. So this video is a mass shooting happened at Top Market here in Buffalo, and it's in an area. It happened in an area where there's mostly black people. That's the claim, right? The shooter is actually not from here. Well, not from Niagara Falls or Buffalo. He came from far away, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he would choose that place in particular. Just in case we do not display the video itself, he recorded himself getting out of the car, and as soon as he got out of the car, he shot the first person of color he seen. I think he shot a total of 10 people. But the thing is, like, he started shooting people all around the store, and then he pointed his weapon at a white person, a white man. And he said, hey, sorry. And turns around and starts shooting again. That's kind of very specific, in my opinion. I think it would be best if we do show Nagayan, the actual visual. But before we go ahead on that,
You are taking a really long time. Like I'm like, man, I just asked like, what do you think about it? Like, the guy can get it,
And now I get it. Now I get the context. Now I get the message and where it came from and what uh yeah, what the
Do you
context is.
find that very long time of me explaining it
Not
useful
at
at
all.
all?
Now I got a complete vision of it without having the video in front of me.
Yeah,
you
that's what I
don't you
was
don't
saying.
want to see it, man. It's not.
I don't have to see
You
it
don't
to
want
see
to see
it.
no like that.
I already it already sounds like very graphical and very yeah, especially when it's from his own body cam.
Yeah.
So that view is already like the,
So Ed, what you got on this, dude?
Oh, I asked you first. I asked you what was your opinion of it. I'm interested in what you think.
Hmm. I think so many things, and nothing is solid enough for me to just say this is what I think. Things that I brainstormed on, possibilities. Well, for once, as it seems like people are starting to believe that these are video games. I don't know, like first person shooters, uh, all the way from like how they put their camera, how they move, how they act, the way they engage with people, you know. And it also seems like very disconnected in
Yeah.
my opinion, at least, right?
Yeah.
You know,
You think
especially
video games would do that?
no. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
Well,
what I was meaning was like how he was so disconnected because that's one of the things I've noticed. I'm thinking if you ran into a supermarket, killed 10 people, like the guy didn't seem like he was breathing hard. He didn't seem like he was excited. He just seemed like he was just going through just a normal run, like an obstacle course. He did it 1,000 times, like pop, 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 like just cool. And that was really odd to me because even if you get in a fight with someone, right? You get in a physical altercation, just with the hands, you'll be breathing hard. You'll be your heart rate to get up. This guy was really cool.
shaky, you get shaky,
Yeah,
regardless of how much training you have had. Well, even soldiers, even like, have you seen like what soldiers say of their first day, or cops or anything like that? Even they, who have received like tons of training uh, on how to handle like high pressure situations, still shake, still
yeah.
doubt, still everything.
I
This guy
remember
was
I seen a
totally
video of a cop. Some guy jumps out the car and the cop has to pull out his sidearm, gun the guy down. He kills him. And the cop is breathing hard. He's like, you know what I mean? You can see him. He's nervous and he's like, I need backup, man. You know what I mean? Like this kid was cool, calm, just going through. Just walked out when he was done. That's really odd, man. It's really odd.
very
But continue.
disconnected.
So
But that same observation that you just described, okay, is what I came to the conclusion to of as well, right? But this is the thing, like one of the things I feel stupid for saying this out loud, right? But I okay, this is happening, and it seems like it has stopped, and it started happening over and over again throughout the country, like just like in rows. I don't know if you are aware of this, Nigel, but it started happening, and it start when it once it's the first one started happening, it started happening a week later here, 3 days later there, and all around this whole country, right? So one of the crazy things that went through my mind is like, how about hypnotism? Do you guys believe in that? Like,
well,
do you believe
it's
that somebody could program you
well, it's
to
true.
where?
They can't do that.
I mean, you think I'm crazy for like
No,
feeling that way,
it's
or
true. They
no
actually
no.
do that. Like they actually do
They
that to
just
people.
do it.
yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about this so much, and I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, what if this or what if that? And sometimes I feel crazy, bro. But like, it's just
Dude,
how
when you look into
like
these, it's so weird. Every one of these mass shooters, they all had a history where that kid that did that, he already got busted for making threats. He already made threats to his high school. So the FBI was already involved. He was already on the list. And that's true for just about every one of these mass shooters. They were already on the FBI list before they did it. That's crazy.
That is crazy. And why? What? So, why wait until something happens? Because like, I've seen people call the cops before, and the cops ask very specific questions, as in like, this person like harmed you yet? Did anything other than verbal, threats or anything like that? And they tell you like, call if something actually happened. You understand? Like, unless something happened, you wasting my time. Like that's not specific.
Did he kill people yet? Call me back when he kills somebody. Like this is what's going on.
No, that's not what they say. Of course, they're trained to interact with people and calm people or situations down, de-escalate.
Dude, the kid that shot up 4th of July. You remember that one?
Yes.
Same thing. His family tried to report him. They said, "Hey, did he hurt anybody yet?" Look, call us back when he goes on his rampage. Okay, now he's going on his rampage. What?
Why is that? What wouldn't it save like time, money, and everything to just evaluate these
Look, man.
people, that people who surround him?
I tell you, this is
Okay,
what I
and
think.
uh, you can say yes on both because it would save time and money to not have those people kill people and have some lawsuits and all
Bro,
those
listen,
things around
listen.
that. But at the same time,
And money. I haven't even said the most important thing. You understand that, right? And time and money. You don't care about the people. You don't care about these lives. Then look, we're wasting your time and money when you have to clean this up. Like, not clean it up. When you have to do investigation, see what happened, throw it out there for the news. Do press conferences and all these things come in hand afterwards.
yes. But what? Yeah. Then you're talking to a whole other level. Why are we killing each other? Why is that happening? Why is that not so important anymore?
Dude, look, I'm gonna tell you the thing that I think is interesting. It's like they all been in contact with the FBI. They come up with thousands of dollars. Like you're talking about 17, 18-year-old kids, but he's got like a $5, $6, $7,000 arsenal. Where's you getting this money from, man? Like how you got two like AR-15s fully kitted out, all this ammo, body armor, all like where are you getting the money? How are you even doing this?
Bro, and the other thing is like, I'm not against weapons. I'm not against guns or anything. I like 3 years ago I almost got a weapon.
Dude, how are you getting the money? At like 18 years old, you barely graduated high school. You rolling with like 10 grand in weapons.
How you have more than one gun? Like, let's say a shotgun, because this is why I have it. I go hunting. I do this. I do that. Why you got 14 guns? Why you
Dude,
got
it's not. I don't care how many guns they got. How are they buying this stuff?
at 18?
Like the one kid at Uvalde, he had what, like they said, like 5,000. They said both of his guns cost like 2,500. And then you got to think all the ammo, all the time he had to spend at a range. All it's like, dude, I'm telling you, I believe the FBI or whoever is providing these kids with training and is sending them out there. I believe that 100%. They already been busted doing it.
That's extreme. Okay, but under the pressure of it all, you get caught. And why are they not talking? Why are they not saying, hey, you know what? The government busted me, right? But they the one that sent me. At least one of these people.
That's a
would've
good
talked
point. That's a
by
good
now.
point. I have no idea, man. But if I had to put my money on it, I would say 100% the government in some way is sending these guys out here to commit these acts.
What if they just programmed them to do so?
Or-
Not actually like.
I mean, because they're really doing these are really kids and their lives are really over. So maybe it is some programming or something.
Yeah, even in trial, they are just like no expression, no nothing. Like
Yeah.
your life is over. Like you understand that. Like and even beyond your life, like you know what I mean. Like if you have any doubts or fears whatsoever about God, that means you still contemplate that there's a possibility that you might get punished. You know what I mean?
And they
Even
claim, yeah.
when you think like to yourself like, is God real? Just that simple question tells you that you have an idea that might be true.
And every last one of these shooters, they were on antidepressants, antipsychotics. It's the same thing. They're heavily medicated. Same thing, every single time.
Right? Bro,
And the one kid,
you
I guess he was supposed to
you
be
get
like a
the
white
medicine.
supremacist or something. It's like, if
Okay, who's checking into this medicine though? Anybody else but the people that sell them, make them and sell
dude,
them?
you would never hear nothing about that. Every last one of them kids were on that. Every last one of them. You would never hear about it because when you turn your news on, that's who's paying for it, the drug companies.
So exactly what I'm saying. And then like we got better quality control on alcohol than guns. Have you noticed that?
Wait a
You
minute.
gotta be 21 to drink a beer.
Yeah.
How old you gotta?
You know, I think it's
I,
because of the military that you can join the military at 18 or something like that.
yeah, but if I'm not in the military, why I got 14 guns? Is what I'm saying.
That's great. My issue with that always is how are they affording this? How are they affording it? I honestly believe, man. I honestly believe the government or something is giving these kids the hookup, giving them training. You go out there, do your thing, young man.
Problem is that nobody's saying anything. Nobody's
You're
confessing.
right.
Everybody's like, okay, I'll take it. So 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 what are they giving them that's equal to the rest of their life? What is it that they're getting in exchange?
I don't know, man.
You have to be getting something for you to be out there.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know this kid 5 years from now is still behind bars? How do you know that?
That's exactly
You don't know.
so
Like this kid could be chilling somewhere.
so that's exactly what I mean. Like imagine this, dude. Imagine 5 years. Okay,
You don't forgot.
you ever thought about killing somebody? Oh, I can't. Oh, why can't you? If you do this for me, I'll let you kill how many people, how many ever people you want to kill, and well, I'm gonna be for the rest of my life in jail. Oh no, that's not true. And then throw a little money into the end of that, just in case. You're gonna be set. By the time you come out in 5 years, you're gonna have a full bank account in freaking
Yeah.
the other side of the world.
Just tell him, hey, we transfer him to another federal, state, whatever prison. Just tell him that he's being transferred out. He's out the country, somewhere else.
Go.
5 years from now, you never know,
But at the same time, something's missing. How are they so disconnected?
bruh. Like I said, you gotta have tons and tons and tons of training to go through that. To go through tops, like it's an obstacle course. That's just like hundreds of
Yeah,
hours of
that
training.
kid looked like he was trained to do that, like to do
He looked like
exactly
he
that.
was running through a Call of Duty level, like just
But that's what I told you, man. And, when I say that, like the video game thing, is not that I think he was playing a video game. It's like
no. Those
like
skills ain't gonna
he went
transfer
in
over.
there
They ain't
and
transferring over
then
like that.
he made no mistakes. It's not like he like tripped or anything or everything went smooth as hell. Like how does that happen? Like one in a million?
Yeah, let's say, for the sake of, he planned this way before. He took an effort. He took the time. He had a brilliant plan in his mind, and that was to run into tops and to shoot everybody that was black
Yeah.
or of color. Would it be possible for him to do so in the amount of time that he? Yeah. I think with if that's your goal, if that's your vision, every fiber of yourself will work towards that goal. And what he acquires or what he obtains, what's the motivation behind it, I don't know.
No, we know his motivation. He wrote a manifesto about it, and this is
Mhm.
why it doesn't make sense to me. Because his motivation is that the white race is dying off, right? And every white country on planet Earth is below replacement level, right? Which is true. All this is true, right? But how does killing a bunch of old black people, how does that help the white race? It doesn't. That doesn't get you back above replacement levels. That doesn't have your women go out there and have 3 or 4 or 5 kids again. That's not changing anything. Like it,
That's how your brainwash work, man. Like,
but the
it's
plan
not
doesn't
about
make any sense. If you want to shoot somebody, go shoot up a politician or shoot up like a Planned Parenthood or go shoot up a.
not saying that you should, just saying that's an option. Like,
Those out there.
yeah,
Like
I don't.
shoot up like if you believe this, go after like some real like enemies. Like a bunch of old people are not your enemies, bro. Like it don't make sense.
100%. I agree with that right there. I don't know. Like, if you really want to make
Or do
change,
or do like Elon Musk did, talk about the people dying off and then have as many kids as you want. Elon's got what, like 10? Go out there, have you 10 kids.
people, right? That's why he said. Ah, man. Yo, not for nothing. That dude, by all means, keep procreating, dude. Power to you, man. You got the money, you got the freaking brain cells. Go for it, man.
Some people say he wrong for doing that, and that he's just using women, and he's using women like they're just like a utility, like an incubator, and he's just discarding them as he goes.
No, I see that. I see that every day, and nobody says anything. Why? Because it's Elon Musk. We gonna say something? Stop fighting.
I'm like, yo, he's got the money. He can take care of all these kids. He can like, it's no issue.
What is taking care of it? But yeah, if
That's a
it's
dude.
if
That's
the mother agrees with it, and that's the lifestyle that you want for
But
your
it is
kid.
kind of weird because it's like he just moves from baby mama to baby mama. It is, but I'm pretty sure the women are okay with it. They know what's up.
But listen, then the problem is there was a guy that quit work in the casino, that worked in the student department, that had 5 different baby moms, and you know why he quit his job?
Why is that?
But
Because the money that was left over for himself wasn't enough, so he rather stop paying, like stop working,
I'm
so he
working to
stopped paying.
stop paying them.
But
And
but honestly, man, like I couldn't imagine. Like you just worked, you did your 40, 50 hours or whatever, and it's like you look at your
Come on.
check, and it's like, bruh.
25% remain.
Oh
Holy
yeah,
shit.
you get like $110 for yourself, and you already owe 500. I get it.
I couldn't do
But
it, man.
bruh, why you having 5 different baby moms?
Well,
And
no,
I'm
If
well,
bringing
it
you
didn't
back.
work out, but
you got to be able to take care of them, man. Got to be able to take care of them.
Nah, like if you know you super broke, that's time to put your priorities straight. Okay, wait, hold up. Maybe I gotta make sure this time. That's just me.
Unless you got that Elon Musk money, no, you don't do
But
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like he's not. It doesn't bother me because it doesn't affect me, man. If anything, I'm hoping that he get out of those 5, get 4,
Yeah, get the
and
next
have.
Musk that gets us to Mars, huh?
Huh?
I said that the one of those little Musks, maybe they get us to Mars or
Yeah,
something.
for sure, man. Like not just Mars, fix the economy, man. Like, come on, like come up with ideas. We need thinking people in this world.
No, they're
We
thinking, but
gotta
the people they're evil. They're smart, but they're evil. So hey, they can fix it if they wanted to.
money is way too important to so many people.
Did you ever hear like like I think it was when Elon was doing something with SpaceX or something with his rockets, and I guess he spent, I don't know how much money he spent, however many billions, and they said, hey, why are you using that money to build those rockets? Why don't you use that money to feed these hungry kids over here in Africa? I think, what was it? What was it? I forget. Some part of the EU or some one of those WEF or one of those. I
Who
forget.
asked him this? I feel like I did hear this.
Yeah, I forget who it
I
was.
heard it that time ago.
Yeah, but
They asked for,
yeah.
okay, why
Yeah,
don't you spend three of your billions because he bought Twitter? Was it back then or I don't even remember. But
it could have
he
been.
bought
People were
it
saying that when he was going to buy Twitter too. It's saying the same thing. Why don't you help these hungry kids over here? And it was,
instead of like
I forget. It was like some European bank or something. I don't know, European Union Bank or whatever. And he told him, he was like, look, I'll do it if you can show me where the money's going. If you can show me where the money's going, I will give you the money. Just show me where it's going. I think it was like 10 billion or something. He said, just show me where the money's going, and give me, let me have some oversight, and I give you the money. And of course, they said no. I want you to just give me the money. I don't want you to know where it's going or anything. Just give us some, give us the money. These people know what's up, man. They're evil.
What would
Man.
you do?
Do the same thing he's doing, man. You can't. You like, because if you're, these people are not good. He knows that they're evil. These are evil people. That is, it's the strangest thing, man.
I don't think it's necessarily evil. I think
Yeah,
it's a
you
few
can't
parts.
fathom that people are that evil. But okay.
Oh, no, 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 no. I think some are truly evil, and I think some are just caught up, love, have too much
issues.
appreciation for money, and get
Dude,
caught up into
at at
situations.
that level, it ain't even money anymore, man. I think it really is just like to
I
see
think
somebody.
just
Yeah.
maybe you're right, but what I was getting at, okay, my brother texted me super late about that one tops about the tops video. Um, yeah, I think you're right. At a certain point, it's not the money. It's just like power, the power display too. Um, you know, being in that circle, and just like that one dude that got into the fight, uh, just to display how big and bad you are. So much to it. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things I would do, but there's a lot of limitations to that as well. I'm there's no price on my soul, and I believe doing like all these evil things is just selling out.
I think some of them got caught up. Like I think Bill Gates got caught up in something. I think like they got control over him, and they're making him do all this stuff. Because you heard his wife right after they got divorced, like when she explained why she got divorced from him and all that. She just said straight up, and she was saying this on like CBS. I'm like, she was like, yeah. She was like,
I think
yeah.
I just seen that.
I seen like when Bill Gates, when he was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein, I just knew that was enough. That was enough. I told Bill, I don't know about this guy. I'm like, really? You're just putting that, saying that out in public like that? Like, it's kind of weird. But she just distanced herself from him, and that was it. And I think whatever they found on that Jeffrey Epstein, whatever's going on with that, he's on that list. And once you're on that list, they got control over you. They're gonna have you doing anything. But that's it. That's it for this topic, guys. You're good here.
Wait,
Oh, there ain't no way, man. I'm stopping this. I know what you're talking
um, Nagayan,
Yes.
you agree with what he is selling? Is it what he's the idea he's bringing out?
Yeah, it's not the first time I heard this, and there's some truth to it. How much of it is true is all. It's a lot of speculation that gets us there. and of course there's a lot of facts to it as well, but it's also self-fulfilling prophecy that if you believe something is real, you will see the patterns in it being real.
Nagayan, how important is money to you?
Uh, on one side, not that important, or at least I wouldn't want to agree to how important it is to me, but at the same time, I know that it is needed to support, to pay the bills, to thrive in a sense, instead of surviving the ups and downs from the market economy, yeah, just growing as a person. I think you need some type of basis of funds, of financial funds to be able to, yeah, to thrive in this world. How much? That's the question. How much is enough, and how much of it is too much? That's where I'm still. Yeah, I don't have a lot, so that's. I feel like I don't have a lot. But
Okay.
there's people that have way less than me, and they can still manage, and they still have happy lives. So yeah, it's
Tell
also
me,
based on perspective. Yeah.
tell me something else real quick if you can, please. No pressure. Tell me one to two things on each side. Like, what's the craziest thing you can think of that you would do for money?
For money,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm like there it all. So I do a lot of things. I would do a lot of things that if you dare me to, and put a certain amount against it, I would. But for money, I wouldn't kill.
Okay.
Now my
But
question
you won't.
to you
You
would
won't.
be, what is killing? Is killing
Yeah, that's,
is killing you walking over there putting a bullet in someone's head yourself? Or is killing just you just sitting way back on the other side of the world, just, giving some orders, sending some money over here, over there, and that might lead to some killing. But, it's not you. You didn't do it.
Yeah, that's actually really good, man. That just got better. Thank you, Ed.
good
Um,
question.
yeah, man. What he said.
No, that's definitely a good thought, and I think for me, it's easy. It's easy, of course, to wash yourself from the sin of killing if you actually indirectly give someone the order, and still, it has to do with it's a conscience thing. I think it's
There's a
if you
what?
know, I know,
Oh,
I would know
conscience.
that some, yeah, yeah, like if I would know that somebody else's life is taken because of an action that I did, I would not sleep well at night.
Yeah, and plus, Nagayan, look, if you don't do it, hey, we just get somebody else in there to do it. So,
Yeah,
you know what? Just look the other way and $10 million. You know what I mean? You know what about like, or
to
we
look
can
the other way.
help you out with this business over here. That'd be another 25 mil. That's life changing money, all right?
Yeah,
I
You
think
said no
most
look
people will go for
the
it,
other
man.
way, man.
Just look
yeah,
the other way. Don't be a hero.
I believe in that. I believe if they tell you to look the other way, at some point they come back for you. They just put
No, you'll
back
never get
towards the
caught.
target.
You never get caught.
Huh? Never get caught. They
Never
know that
get
you
caught.
know.
Never get caught. Nobody gets caught. And then they get to retire peacefully off into the sunset.
Well, how about you, Ed? Tell me the craziest thing you would do.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think about that. Like, how can you really judge these people? If I were in their shoes, making that amount of money, I can come up like $1 billion. Like, would I really be against the war in Ukraine? Would I be like, you
One
know what?
$1 billion is cutting yourself short. We are talking about hundreds of billions being moved here, right?
Yeah, but I'm just
So
scraping,
let's
scraping a little bit for me. For me, I'd be like, yeah, sure, send those weapons over there. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, man.
$27 billion, let's say, for example.
I would probably go
That's,
for it, man. I mean, yeah,
that sounds like an amount of
Let's
money that you
let's
cannot
look
deny.
the other way. You say,
you can't turn that down. You know what I mean? Unless you already got a lot of money, but no, I would probably go for it. Meaning that yeah, I would get on TV. I say yeah, we need to kill Putin. Ukraine forever. I would ignore there's Nazis. I don't see no Nazis over there. Those ain't Nazis. Don't even worry about it. I'll go over there and say I would say all that if I knew I was getting my cut.
I see that. I can understand
that's,
that. But um,
yeah.
tell me one thing you wouldn't do, regardless of the amount of money.
I would say if it was like really like I would like if it was directly hurting someone with my own hand, which is weird. That's really, but I'm just be honest with you. I think that's where I would say no, I can't do it. But if I was like way far removed from it, like a politician, then I could do it.
But why? Meaning
I
you
know
just
that's
don't.
stupid, but I'm being honest with you. It's like yeah, that's how I would think.
But like, is it like the like getting your hands dirty part
No,
that
it's because
bothers
it,
you?
it feels personal at that point. You know what I mean? You actually, especially like let's say if it's a child or something. You know what I mean? And you got to look at this child and you got to do it. It's like nah, I couldn't do it. But if I like, let's say I just supported a cause and I'm like, yeah, there might be some kids over there that might get blown up. Yeah, but I don't see it. I'm not around it. Um, and I'm just removed from it. Yeah, you might see a picture here or there on the news, but it's just on TV. Even though I had everything to do with it. That's my answer to that.
I don't know. That's heavy, man.
Too, I'm
Okay.
just being real. That's how a lot of people
Yeah,
think, man.
I'm thinking like Ed has a point there in the sense that we all do look the other way in a sense. Like for a simple example, like the war in Ukraine.
Yeah, I just even I don't care what amount of money you offer me. I just don't even want to know like how it's going down, when it's going down. I don't want to know it's going down, especially if there's kids involved. I don't care. I don't. Lives are worth everything to me, even if it's a shitty person.
If you knew that, let's say you're a senator or something, and we just need you to sign off on this bill to send $40 billion to Ukraine for some weapons so they can continue fighting. Because if we don't send that money for them to continue fighting, they're going to have to meet at the negotiating table, right? And actually, have peace. We can't have that. We got to keep sending money and weapons. So we need you, Angel, to sign off on that. Yeah, I know some more people are going to die, but that money's coming back around here. We're going to hook you up. You might get a
So,
cool, yeah.
so real quick, I just in my opinion, I don't think that comes solo. That offer never comes solo. I think they would add a little like, and I know you love your kids, I know you love your wife.
Nah.
Then that's different. Put it on the table, if you sir. I love you. Okay.
That's what you got people like Joe Biden for, right? Even if you guys ain't paying attention to all the mess that comes out about his son, that's there for a reason. So at any point, they can say, hey, Joe Biden, do you want your son to spend the rest of his life in federal prison? You want that? Because we got all this footage of your son doing all kind of crazy stuff. Then we need you to sign off on this, all right? Hey, Joe, we even got this video footage of you. You want that getting out there? Because we're ignoring it right now. So why don't you just go out there and say what we need you to say?
I'm not exactly sure what you are referring to. I know about his son, but like,
Dude,
what's up with
there's
him?
footage of him too, walking around naked with little girls, bro. I sent you one video. You probably didn't watch it. I'm not saying you got to watch the stuff that I sent you, but I did send it to
I'll look into
you.
that.
I don't know why these people are recording this stuff, but it's weird, dude. That was Joe Biden naked
What?
at the
No, I
pool.
would record it too. I would record it too. I mean, is it a recording from like far away?
No, it's pretty close up, and he's naked at the pool with a little girl, and yeah, she's real young, man. Looked like maybe 11, 12, maybe 13.
No, I didn't see that.
It might still be in there. It was a yeah, but they got all this footage. This is why you want corrupt people because you can always control them.
Yeah, that ain't cool though. Like,
There's so much footage of all of them with little girls. It's not even the drugs. Like these dudes are with little girls now.
and that like, what is up with that, man? I'll tell you this, like,
You don't understand what?
like, let me even tell you, like, when a girl's like is like flat chested, it's like a little like ooh to me, like I don't know, like no offense, no offense.
Jesus.
I'm like, no. I mean, imagine a little kid.
That's what
That
they're
body
into.
is not even developed. Like, what is wrong with people?
But they got
It's
all
not
that.
everything, dude. Like, don't you want to be with somebody who you can like actually like talk to? Like,
Nobody.
actually
They're not
be.
interested in talking, Angel. That's not what these arrangements are about. Okay.
I get it. I understand.
Good
Like,
point.
it's so much better to just get somebody who you can like interact with, talk to. You know, like it's. But that's just me again, right? It's probably a weird dude. I don't know. But that's good enough for me.
Oh, so that was it. That was it. We were talking about what would you do for money? Would you kill? I think all of you would. I think you all would. Well,
Um, I,
Every,
I told you. Oh, so listen, the craziest thing, I didn't say the craziest. I'll tell you what I wouldn't do though.
what?
But the craziest thing that I would do for money, man, is jump out of a plane or something like that that involves me in owning
risking
me.
your own life. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I wouldn't do anything that involved
Sure.
anybody else. Um. But jumping out of a plane seems very extreme to me. Uh, and I wouldn't jump knowing that like a parachute is not gonna stop me or anything like that. Like if I know that the end game of this is for me to just not make it through, I'm not doing it. Not willingly. I'm too much of a coward, I
You're just playing it safe.
All right, guys. That's it for this one. Yeah, that is all
guess.
right.
I guess so.